Hello, everyone. So good to see you all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it is. Thank you for being here today. This is the launch of a very, very special course, our Peace on Earth concert, which will take place over 6 nights. This, of course, being the first of them, culminating in a very special performance a week on Friday with 2 incredible new recordings that, Frank, we haven't even started on yet. This is going to be one of the quickest turnarounds in a very long time, and so looking forward to sharing this music with you all. Of course, we're not officially starting for another few minutes, so this is my chance to say hello to all of you. Hello, it's some wonderful, well, you're all wonderful. Thank you for being here. I see some names I haven't seen for a while, and some people who I've seen just a few minutes ago. You are all so good for being part of this course. I'm so grateful to you all. This is going to raise a large amount of money, we hope, for this Ukraine fund. And if you're here tonight and you're not sure about whether or not to sign up, well, I hope by the end of this session that we will have changed your mind, at least for the better, particularly once you hear these gorgeous pieces, all very carefully chosen along this theme of peace. And, of course, this incredible new arrangement by Richard. Now, just bear with me. It's very important to do these sound checks, even after... I haven't counted, actually, how many broadcasts I've done since March of 2020, but it must be 2,000 or so by now. Even after that many broadcasts, things still can go wrong. So I'm just going to check that all's working. Your obstacles in tune, Mr. Randall. Marvellous. Let's check if I need the magnificent acoustic of Patrick Cathedral. There we are. Hear my prayer, O Lord. Fabulous. Let me check the tracks then. So let's have a bit of Comfort Ye. Oh, and honestly, that never gets old. That is our Baroque orchestra, and this incredible arrangement by Richard Gowers. We will be singing along with our original orchestra and with Alex Sprague. And it's just been brilliant recording along with that one. More on that in a minute. Here is a bit of For He Shall Give His Angels Charge Over Thee. Elijah. Get the Hence Elijah list. Oh, hello, Helen. Just talk amongst yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to melt here. Oh, Helen. What a sound. Here's he watching over Israel.
He watching over Israel, slumbers not, nor sleep.
Do you know, I really miss Elijah. Just to have it in my life every day was just such an incredible treat. Here's a bit of the Creation by Thee with Bliss. I don't mind telling you, ladies and gentlemen, this music is all just so beautiful. That one always makes me cry, so I'm going to move on to The Heavens Are Telling before I well up.
The heavens are telling the glory of God.
People are saying, can we do it again? Look, it's all down to you folks. If we have a big choir who all want to learn it, absolutely we'll do it again. Okay, but we need a big choir, so... ask all your friends, family, and we'll do Elijah too. Hear my prayer, O Lord. Now, this is the only one in the program that is tinged slightly with that sadness. We felt we needed something in the program for this. Here's a bit of Hear My Prayer. The choir of Benz plus Anna, of course. Good. Here's the Recordare from the Mozart Requiem. Just all of these pieces, they start and you just go, oh yes, this is just the most beautiful thing, until the next thing, which is of course our Verum Corpus. Let's have a bit of Vivaldi. Here's Et in Terra Pax, of course, and In Earth Peace. And we've already had one amazing solo. Let's have a bit of Carolyn, Glory to God. with the angel, the multitude of the heavenly host, praising God and saying,
Glory to God.
ah,
Glory to God in the highest.
oh, goodness me, that brings it all back. The choir of Bens singing Glory to God. Here's another wonderful song. Now, this one, their sound is gone out into all lands. Can't imagine why we chose this one. It's a...
The sound is gone out. The sound is gone out. The sound is gone out into all lands.
fantastic. And then the pièce de résistance, ladies and gentlemen. The Cantique de Jean Racine. Here we go. The organ of St. Martin in the Fields, ladies and gents. This little choir that we started in lockdown, and here we are singing with some of the most incredible musicians in the world. There we are. So that's just a little taster, and of course you're listening going, that doesn't sound like Choir of the Earth. If you've never been along to one of our concert programs before, of course what we do is we learn along with the original the guide tracks. When it comes to the concert, it's all you. So when we sing together in a week and a half or so, a week Friday, it will be an all Choir of the Earth performance, and what a performance it's going to be. I can't wait. Anyway, so it's all working so far. So far so good. Let's take this opportunity to welcome you all. So hello to everyone, whether you're watching this live, whether you're watching this later on. This is of course a public broadcast for this first session, and I'm hoping that some people are watching this going, I wasn't going to sign up, but I think I'm going to now, having heard the music, because of course all of the profits from this course are going to our Ukraine fund, which is going to help UNICEF. So do please, if you are on the fence, do consider signing up, because this is in such a good cause. Hello to everyone who's here live but not in the chat. As always, hello to Helen and Bill. Lovely to speak to you earlier on over Zoom. I understand that there was a meeting of some members of Choir of the Earth not too far from here, down there in Somerset. So if you were at that pub lunch, well, cheers. Hope you had a good time. Sorry I couldn't join you, but I know that Mark flew the flag for us. So thank you for doing that, Mark. And then hello everyone here in the comments. I've got 2 minutes to say hello to you, and there's loads of people. So let's see if I can say hello to all of you. Hello, Adrian. Hello, Artie. Hello, Alison. Hello, Andrea. Hello, Andrew. Happy birthday for tomorrow, by the way. Hello, Angela. Hello, Anna. Hello, Annalisa. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Bridget. Hello, Carol. Hello, Carolyn. Hello, Kathy. Lovely to see you earlier on as well. Hello, Christine. Hello, Christine. Hello, Christine. Lovely to have all three of you with us. Hello, Colette. Hello, Dave and Jill. Hello, Deborah. Hello, Dorothy. Hello, Elizabeth. Hello, Ellen. Hello to Emma. Hello, Fiona and Maury. Hello to Glennis. Hello, Gloria. Hello to Helen. Hello, Epi. Hello, Jeffrey. Hello, Iris. Hello, Jackie. Hope Gwen is well. Hello, James. Hope Judy is well. Lots of love to her. Hello, Jane. Hello, Janet. Hello, Jean. Hello, Jill. Hello, Jill. Hello, Jill. Hello, Joy. Hello, Judith. Hello, Judith. Hello, Julia. Hello, Julie. Hello, Julie. Hello, Karen. Hello, Kate. Hello, Leslie. Hello, Linda. Hello, Linda. Hello, Linda. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Linda. Hello, Mary. Hello, Michael. Hello, Michael. Hello, Mike. Hello, Nicola. Hello, Nikki. Hello, Patricia. Hello to Paul and Nancy. Hello, Philomena. Hello, Pippa. Hello, Ruth. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Stacey. Hello, Stephanie. Hello, Sue. Hello, Sue. Hello, Susan. Hello, Susanna. Bonjour, Suzanne. Hello, Terry. Hello, Vanessa. And I know there's more people who've just jumped in. So let me just say hello to everyone. Hello, Janet. And to Maureen. And everyone. It is splendid to see you all. And I do hope you enjoy this session. Hello, Catherine. There we go, just about. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Choir of the Earth, do enjoy tonight's rehearsal. The plan is we're going to go through and listen to and follow along through all the pieces, at least as many as we can in this hour, with the intention of getting started on recording on some of these as soon as possible. But more in just a moment. Do, as I say, enjoy. Make sure you've got a drink of water handy. And if you could please have your score packs to hand, those of you that have signed up for the course. If you haven't signed up for the course, you can, of course, do so, and you'll receive your score pack, and you can sing along with us tonight and for the next 2 weeks. So here we go, everyone. Let's go full screen. And a very, very good evening to all of you. Thank you so much for joining us for Peace on Earth. This is a very special concert that we've put together to support our Ukraine UNICEF fund. And Mark, if you wouldn't mind, if it's possible, give us a bit of an update as to how much we've raised. But we've already raised a substantial sum through your donations. And after tonight and after this course, we hope to be able to, of course, give even more to that incredibly worthwhile and very, very timely cause. Now, the programme has been very carefully chosen to hopefully not overlap with any of the other concerts that we've done, so that we're always singing new music, but obviously with a theme of peace. And the two new works that we're going to ask you to record, well, one of them is the Cantique de Racine, which of course many of you learnt last year with my fantastic colleague Hugh from the Royal School of Church Music. And the other one is Comfort Ye My People from Messiah, which Richard Gowers has arranged for us in 4 parts. And more on that as we go. Now, the format for tonight, as I've said, is we're just going to play through everything. I'm going to conduct everything, and I'll tell you a little bit about each piece as we go into it. Then on Wednesday, we will be learning Comfort Ye My People. So it's the one piece we're going to teach live. Everything else, I'm sure you're aware, you can find the teaching through your universal link. So the universal link for these concerts is absolutely essential, because it's not just where you find your rehearsals, it's also where you find the Dropbox links for submitting and the teaching. So massive thanks to Mark Cease for an immense job of organising all that. Bless you, Mark. So let's have a very swift warm-up, everyone, and then we're going to have a look at Comfort Ye My People. We will be learning it on Wednesday. Another reason to sign up if you haven't done so. But tonight we will be capturing that all-important conducting track, and it will be the first time anyone outside the team has ever heard this. So really looking forward to it. Can I invite you all to stand up for me? Plant those feet to shoulders width apart. Splendid to see you all. Oh, it's just so wonderful to read all of your comments. I do hope you're all having a good day. So if we could stand up nice and tall, if we're seated, that's fine as well, but the usual applies. Get your feet flat on the floor, straight back, long neck, relaxed shoulders, everyone. And just roll that head around, left, right, and forwards, just to stretch these muscles out nice and gently. I see we've been joined by a few more people. Hello, everyone, if you've just arrived. Hello, Jill. Lovely to see you. Okay, let's roll those shoulders around. And then bring your shoulders up to your ears. Deep breath, and as you breathe out, let your shoulders fall and relax. Excellent. Let's do a bit of gentle humming. Starting here, deep breath, and off we go. Upper semitone now. And again. Now an ooh. Ooh. And again. Ooh. And an oh. Oh. And now an ah. Lovely. And now after me, please. Ma, ma, ma. Your turn. Lovely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Excellent. Me, me, me. Lovely. Yo, yo, yo. And ya, ya, ya. And one more. Ya, ya, ya. Thank you very, very much indeed, everyone. Now, if you could all open your score packs. And what we'll be doing this evening, as I say, is singing through all of these tracks. We will be teaching Comfort Ye My People on Wednesday. That will be the first and most important job. But as you'll see, as we go through, I think you'll agree that for the most part, this is actually a very, very accessible and singable arrangement. If you're planning to get started on the recordings, which of course we need you to do because the closing date is at the end of this week, I would suggest focus on the Cantique de Racine for today and tomorrow, and then by Wednesday you will know this piece and you can then record that one. So do the Cantique, which is a more substantial sing, and then the Comfort Ye will follow. Now, of course, Comfort Ye My People is a really important part of Messiah. They are the first words sung in that essential work. And I don't mind telling you folks, the words Comfort Ye My People are part of the reason that I was involved with this choir. Because when dear Mark Strawn, B-E-M, contacted me back in March of 2020 and asked me to do Messiah. I told him he was mad, and I very, very nearly said I just didn't have time to do it. I nearly turned him down, and it was genuinely the thought of the words "comfort ye my people" in the middle of a global pandemic as being so soothing and so important. I thought, I have to be involved with this. I have to say yes. And so when it came time to think about this concert, we asked Richard Gowers to arrange this. And I believe this is the first time ever that this has been arranged for four-part choir. Now, what you're going to hear is, of course, the original Baroque orchestra for Messiah. You're going to hear Alex Sprague singing the soprano line. When we learn this one on Wednesday, we'll either have a soprano voice, if I can persuade Anna to sing it, or I'll play along with Alex at an upper octave. But the rest of the singers are yours truly. So Alex singing with the Choir of Bends with the incredible Baroque orchestra. Delighted to present to you for the very first time, everyone, "Comfort Ye My People" for four-part choir. Here we go. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. A world first, and I have to say, a superb arrangement by Richard. Really, such a lot of fun to sing, having recorded those parts. There isn't a single part in that I think, oh, well, you know, there's the basses being stuck on a note for bars and bars and bars. Everyone's got something good to do. Sopranos, you obviously get to sing with Alex. You get to sing that wonderful tune, and everyone else gets a lot of fun as well. So that is the first thing we're going to learn on Wednesday, and then I'm going to need you to turn that round really quickly for me, everyone. Do please consider recording multiple lines if you are happy to. We are, of course, singing at Baroque pitch, so everything is down a semitone from what's written, and it's going to be so special to hear all of you sing that on a week Friday. So there we are, everyone. That's we're off to the races there, and now let's have a look at the next piece in the pack, which is For He Shall Give His Angels Charge Over Thee. Now this is from Elijah, of course, and Elijah was the second big work that we did. We had a summer school in between Messiah and Elijah, but Elijah was a huge project, 10 weeks of rehearsals every night of the week to produce really one of the most extraordinary recordings that we've produced to date. Now, what you're going to hear in a moment, of course, is the Fauré consort version, and because I've just grabbed that track, it does have a little bit of recitative as sung by the great Helen Charleston, who, of course, we miss as part of the Fauré consort, but she will be making an appearance in our concert a week Friday, as we'll be including some of her beautiful singing from her Concert of the Earth, which she gave last year. So let's enjoy a little bit of recitative, and you'll then see when we come in on page 7, everyone, with For He Shall Give His Angels Charge Over Thee. And it's been a while since I've heard this. I'm so looking forward to it. Here we go. Take it away, Helen.
There shall thou drink its waters, and the Lord thy God hath commanded the ravens to feed thee there. So do according unto his word. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, and they shall protect thee in all the ways thou goest. He shall give his angels charge over thee, and they shall protect thee. They shall protect thee in all the ways thou goest. For he shall give his angels charge over thee. Their hands shall uphold and guide thee. Their hands shall uphold and guide thee. Shall uphold and guide thee. Lest thou dash thy
Isn't that just sublime? Absolutely gorgeous. So beautiful. And it's honestly, it's been a long time since I've heard the Fauré version of that. Oh, it brings it all back, ladies and gents. And if you've not sung this one before, of course, it's double choir, but all the teaching for this you can find in your Universal link. And if you've never sung it before, well, you have such a treat in learning these movements from Elijah. So now that we've been working together for all this time, we can really start to see the threads connecting Messiah through to the creation, through to Elijah, and on into the Romantic era. And you can hear all of those influences from Handel and from Haydn. Brilliant, Felix. Well done. Now then, let's move on to another movement from Elijah. This one, he watching over Israel, slumbers not nor sleeps. This one comes from the second half of Elijah, which is where things get, well, I mean, it's pretty dramatic in the first half, but we get fiery chariots and we get whirlwinds and all sorts of things, but we also get some of the most beautifully soothing and I think the most human music. Elijah is a very important character because he is he behaves in a very human way. He gets angry, he gets frustrated, he gets depressed, and it's the singing of the angels and the singing of the choir that brings him back and leads him on to his greatest success. So let's sing together. If you've not sung it, of course, all the teachings there on your Universal link to learn, and we'll be singing this one all together on Friday. Not recording it, but singing it all together. So here is He watching over Israel, slumbers not nor sleeps. Here we go.
He watching over Israel, slumbers not nor sleeps.
He watching over Israel, slumbers not nor sleeps.
He watching slumbers not nor sleeps.
Slumbers
Slumbers not nor
Shouldst thou walking in grief languish,
He will grieve.
shouldst thou walking in grief shouldst thou walking shouldst thou walking in grief
I think the word heavenly applies, don't you think, folks? Again, if this is new music to you, Elijah is Well, it's venerated. It's one of the absolute best choral works to sing, and you can hear why. Just so much artistry, so much power in every bar, and it really tugs on the heartstrings, doesn't it? And the Fieri consort and Richard there, I mean, bearing in mind we'd only been working with them for a matter of a couple of months at that point, and my goodness me, what a job they did of recording those tracks for us. So those are the two movements from Elijah that we'll be singing together. We're not recording these. Of course, we will be singing along with your rendition as recorded in 2020 and then performed in 2021. Now, a piece that is very, very closely related to, and in fact was a huge influence on Elijah, is where we find our next two movements. So turn over, please, everyone, to page 21, and you will find By Thee with Bliss from Haydn's Creation. Now, this one and the following are two very contrasting movements from that great work, but we had such an amazing time learning this one last autumn. Of course, Mark and I last week had the privilege of speaking with John Rutter, who, when asked which pieces he'd take with him to the desert island, he said he'd take the Creation. And I can absolutely see why. It is just a piece brimming with joy and with delight. And this particular movement, By Thee with Bliss, well, it's in here because of the way you all sang it. And it is in itself a beautiful piece, but the Choir of the Earth performance of By Thee with Bliss is one of the most beautiful things I've ever heard. So I'm so looking forward to playing it to you a week Friday. We'll be rehearsing along with the Fieri consort and with my good friend Claire Alsop, who played the organ of St Mary Redcliffe Church here in Bristol, which is a fantastic instrument. Let's sing along with Fieri and let's enjoy a beautiful, very simple, but very, very effective piece. Here, everyone, is By Thee with Bliss. Come the choir. absolutely beautiful. Absolute bliss indeed. Again, if that's a new piece to you, well, I really, really hope you enjoy learning it and singing with us over the next couple of weeks. Now, the companion piece to that from the wonderful creation is, of course, The Heavens Are Telling. We had to include it. Now, we're delighted to say we will be performing the full choir version when we sing this, because, of course, we asked you to record the whole thing. And so this, I believe, I need to double check with Mark, I believe this will be the first time that we've actually performed where the choir is also singing the solos as well. So as we go through, please do sing along with the angels, sing along with Gabriel and Uriel and Raphael, because we will be enjoying hearing the full choir version of this when we perform it for the first time. So let's enjoy the Fieri rendition now. This is page 26 in your score pack. We've had some lovely gentle ones. It's time for something a bit more stirring. So there's your notes, and let's have The Heavens Are Telling. Ready? And...
The heavens are telling the glory of God. The wonder of his word displays the firmament. The wonder of his word displays the firmament.
So, sing along.
Today that is coming speaks it the day. The night that is gone to following night. The night that is gone to follow the heavens are telling the glory of God, the wonder of his work, his word displays the firmament. The wonder of his work displays the firmament. In all the lands resounds the word, never unperceived, never understood, ever understood. In all the lands resounds the word, never unperceived, never understood, ever understood, ever displays the firmament. The wonder of his work displays the firmament. Displays the firmament.
fabulous stuff, isn't it, everyone? So uplifting, so exciting. And of course, your rendition of that is just off the charts. It's amazing. So there we are, everyone. Now, just of course, a couple of quick questions, and just to make it really very clear to those of you who have joined us for this course, the majority of the music will be singing a week Friday. You won't be recording over the next couple of weeks because it obviously takes a long time to record and turn these things around. We're asking you to record 2 pieces from the pack. It's the first piece, Comfort Ye My People, and the Cantique de Racine. Now, the teaching for the Cantique de Racine is in your score pack. It's not in your score pack, I should say. It's in your universal link, and it's Hugh's teaching from last year. And you have all of the resources that you need to get recording as soon as this rehearsal is done. The one voice louder parts, the conducting tracks, well, they will be up very, very soon as well. Now, we will be teaching and learning the Comfort Ye My People on Wednesday as part of that very first session of teaching. And so you will, hopefully by the end of Wednesday's session, I'm not going to say hopefully, you will feel confident enough to start recording and get those tracks into us. It is a quick turnaround, and we really do appreciate your hard work on that. It's to allow Connor and his team time to get everything together and sound absolutely amazing before we perform all of this lovely music together a week Friday. Now, the next piece in the pack, everyone, page 37. This is something, again, a bit different. We've had soothing, and we have had rather triumphant and exciting music so far. Now, this one is in the absolute centre of the programme, and it's devastating. And we felt a concert programme really on the theme of peace in 2022 had to also include some mournful music, because of course what's going on in our world at the moment, particularly in Ukraine, is devastating. And so this piece by Henry Purcell is here for a very good reason. We haven't piled on with this type of music, but we felt something like this was essential. So we're going to obviously sing along a week Friday with your rendition from A Cappella Wonders 2, but we're going to learn along with the choir of Patchwork Cathedral, that is me and my wonderful wife Anna. So let's sing together the beautiful, short but devastating Hear My Prayer, O Lord by Henry Purcell. Here we go, everyone. we are, everyone. So that is Hear My Prayer, O Lord by Henry Purcell. A very short piece. We think that Purcell intended to write more, but sadly he died before he could complete what would have undoubtedly been an incredible work. I'm just so glad that he left that fragment for us to enjoy, and very powerful it is too. Now, just quickly glancing again at the comments, we see some people having problems with the scores. Please just drop us a line and we will look at that. Some people are asking about the Comfort Ye My People. That will be sung the octave above the tenor part. Just leave that with us for a couple of days. I hope you don't mind. I've asked Anna, my wife, if she'd sing it in for us. And so if you just bear with us until Wednesday, it'll either be Anna or I'll play that part in that octave higher. So you will be singing Alex's line, but one octave higher in the soprano register. And just give us, as I say, a couple of days to get that sorted for you. By the time we learn it on Wednesday, there will be a good guide track for you. Now, moving swiftly on, another beautiful, soothing piece now, after the sharpness and harshness of that Purcell, is the Recordare from Mozart's Requiem. And normally, the choir doesn't sing this bit. This comes in between some of the more dramatic and angsty movements in that amazing work. But we, as Choir of the Earth, well, we quite often record these solo parts, and we did that for this incredible piece. It's so soothing, it's so beautiful. Let's sing along with the Fairy Consort and Richard Gowers, and this is page 45 in your score packs, everyone. Here is Recordare. Here we go. Gorgeous singing from Fauré. Amazing playing by Richard. And we will be singing along with the full Choir of the Earth, or self-isolation choir as we were when we recorded it. Now, some people are saying they never heard the full version. Well, I could be mean and say wait till a week Friday, but of course, if you'll remember, yours truly did a concert of four lots of conducting. It was the four bends performance, and that was the full self-isolation choir parts recorded. So if you've not seen that, let's just say we were in lockdown and things were a bit mad, and I wore a wig, and yeah, it was mad. So if you've not seen the Four Bends Requiem, that's where you can hear all of the full choir versions of all the solos. Having said that, you can, of course, just wait till a week Friday. Now, a bit more Mozart to carry us towards the second half of this programme. And this is the Ave Verum Corpus, recorded as part of our summer school last year. Just the most essential choral work. I think any choir worth their salt is going to have a go at this one. And we did a particularly beautiful, very, very slow, as marked, beautiful version of this. So let's sing along with Mozart's Ave Verum, everyone. Here we go. Wonderful, isn't it, everyone? I remember when we first played that rendition, people said, oh, it's a bit slow. And I see in the comments people going, I like this tempo. It seems wrong faster now. And I think Richard absolutely nailed it. It is adagio, it's supposed to be. So slow and so majestic. Now, let's move on, everyone, to the Baroque era. And I know I've got lots of fans of the Baroque here today enjoying this lovely music. We've got some Vivaldi and then some Handel. Now, the Vivaldi Gloria is a work that we threw ourselves wholeheartedly into in the summer of 2020. We hadn't intended to record the entire thing, but you did so well, everyone, in those initial recordings that we threw out the challenge, and you absolutely rose to it. But Et in Terra Pax is the second movement of the Gloria, and is, well, it's all about peace. And yet it is in the minor key. I think this tells the story of the challenge that peace presents us. Peace is not easy. Peace often involves clash and tension before a final resolution, and you hear that throughout this work. So often the parts bump up against each other and there is clash, but then in the end, of course, there is a resolution. So let's enjoy, again with Richard on the organ and the Fieri consorts singing. Let's have Et in Terra Pax. Here we go.
Et in
are, everyone. And your version of that, well, it brings back so many memories of the end of summer 2020, and it never loses even a fraction of its power. Wonderful, wonderful music. Thank you so much, everyone. Now, let's move on swiftly as time is against us. We've got 3 more movements to enjoy, the last of which is a piece we're going to ask you to record for us this week. So let's have a little bit more Messiah before we have some Fauré. So we're going to have Glory to God, and this is here because of that important line, and peace on earth, which of course gave this course its name. So we're going to hear the orchestra in the full version. We will of course have Caroline Sampson, one of the best Baroque sopranos in the world, singing this solo. But for today, well, it's the choir of Ben's. Yours truly recorded all of the Messiah parts last year to guide the choir through Messiah 2, which is the performance we shall be using a week on Friday. So here is the orchestra, and be ready for Glory to God. Here we go. There was with the angels a multitude of the heavenly hall, praising God and say, here we go.
Glory to God, glory to God in the highest.
3.
And peace on earth. Glory to God, glory to God, glory to God in the highest. And peace on earth. Goodwill towards Glory to God, glory to God in the highest. And peace on earth. Goodwill towards men, towards men. Goodwill, 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 goodwill towards
As the angels disappear off into the distance one by one, popping over the hilltop, leaving one little angel to twiddle his wings and disappear out of view. There we are, everyone. Just sheer joy and peace on earth. Now, this next one is a movement that many of us encountered for the first time when we learnt Messiah together in 2020, because it's so often cut when conductors perform it, because, well, Messiah is quite big. And this movement is often left on the cutting room floor, but it's such a shame because it is just so much fun. And I've always thought that this just symbolises Self-Isolation Choir and Choir of the Earth, both names for a wonderful ensemble which is all about sharing sound through all lands. So their sound is gone out. Here we go, everyone, and
the sound is gone out, the sound is gone out, the sound is gone out into all lands, the sound is gone out, the sound is gone out into all lands, the sound is gone out, the sound is gone out into all lands. And there words unto the ends of the world. Words unto the ends of the ends of the world. Words unto the ends of the ends of the
So everyone, those are the two movements on Messiah. Yes, that's all me. Tight trousers were worn for that soprano part, but the result of all of that singing was just the most exquisite performance by all of you. And we will, of course, be using your version when we sing A Week Friday, not that one. Now, to finish tonight, everyone, and apologies for overrunning by 5 minutes, but we have the Cantique de Jean Racine, and this is another mainstay of the choral repertoire, a piece that, if you're in a four-part choir, chances are you've encountered it at some point. If you haven't, it's sublime. Written when Fauré was still a schoolboy, entered in a composition competition at the insistence of his composition teacher, a little-known fellow called Sanson, who saw quite a lot of potential in young Gabriel. Now, we learnt this piece last year as part of a wonderful course with the Royal School of Church Music, and so we have all of the one voice louder parts, all the teaching, but we never got to record it. So I'm going to conduct it now, and dear Mark Cease is going to snip off the conducting from this, and then tomorrow we will be able to issue you with the conducting tracks, and you can get started on this one as soon as you can. Of course, the teaching for Comfort Ye My People will be the main job on Wednesday, and then those are the two pieces we're going to ask you to record at home. Everything else you'll be singing along with already existing recordings, everyone. So here we go. Here is the Cantique. Do enjoy. Cantique de Racine by Monsieur Fauré, who was 16 when he wrote that. What a talent. Absolutely phenomenal. So everyone, thank you so much for being here with us tonight. That is the choral programme for a week Friday. There is, of course, more to enjoy in the concert. We'll be having solos by Ashley Riches, by Helen Charleston. The Self-Isolation Orchestra is going to play some Rachmaninoff for us. But we are the heart of the concert, and it's just so wonderful of you to take part in this, remembering that, of course, we are supporting an immensely worthwhile charity. Now, if you're not signed up yet, please do consider doing so. You've heard all the music, you can hear how beautiful it is, and you know how important the cause is. And I'll see you on Wednesday, where we will be learning that Comfort Ye My People. If you have time to start recording the Cantique, well, you've got the one voice ladder parts, you've got the teaching, and with any luck, you'll have the conducting tracks tomorrow. So my advice would be crack on with the Fauré sooner rather than later, and give yourself time then to have a look at the Handel. Bearing in mind the Handel isn't as difficult as the Fauré. I think the Handel's going to be a lot of fun to sing. So thanks again, everyone. Apologies for overrunning by a few minutes, but as always, I'm sure you'll agree, with music this beautiful, it's entirely worth it. So whatever you got planned for the rest of your day, I hope it goes really well. And I am disappearing off now to conduct an orchestra, so I will see you on Wednesday. All the very best, dear friends. Thanks so much for being here. See you soon. Bye-bye.